What's up guys, it's Punchy, and today we gotta discuss a big issue with a ton of Deepwoken mantras that I have to just say. If you asked me personally as a content creator and somebody who edits videos constantly, I think the largest issue that I hate with some Deepwoken mantras are visibility. In fact, just because of blinding potential, some of these mantras are really powerful and slept on. Just to be clear, I'm really not talking about bright lights like Dawnwalker or intentional blinds that do their job like Flame Blind, but more specifically, the particles that just cover your screen for a very long time, I guess for no reason. Let's talk about a crazy mantra that's great for mind games and does just this. If I'm looking for annoying mantras that cover the entire screen, I immediately think of two specific options. The first being, and probably the craziest one, is the Vision Shaper domain, which makes everything dark, and the second is Ice Chain, which really just makes everything bright for no reason. Ice Chain spawns multiple portals that summon damaging links of ice that hold down the target and freeze them in place after a set amount of time, but for some reason, the visual is just ridiculous. The most insane part about this mantra is the blinding visual effect and how active this can be on players. So after modifying ice chains with log stones and a blessed gem, players are forced to be subjected to a giant orb of glowing light with basically zero cooldown after it hits. Besides the obnoxious blinding potential, the time you have to react against ice chains is extremely small, and the delay between its activation varies between almost every player. Many times, this mantra can last for 3 seconds or 5 seconds and really just do nothing until its delayed damage comes out, and it's really hard to know what you're dealing with. Honestly, a lot of players just hold F or blindly swing through once the ice chains is applied because, you know, they can't really see anything. I'd say the damage itself isn't really crazy, but seriously, you don't want to get slapped by a ground freeze because then you're set up into a free combo. To fully abuse this sort of defense, it's super easy to set up a high posture trap, which people are forced to fight against when Ice Chains is on them. Insane posture damage like Lord Slice is a great option to one-tap blocks, and same with heavy posture options like the Curse Seeker crit. And you know, if people are holding F or fumbling because of the Ice Chain blind, that is very good. I'd say posture one-taps similar to this make Ice Chain setup super trolly and overpowered with mind games, and nobody should really be dealing with this. Although it is really fun to mess around with, I personally don't think a mantra already decent with delayed damage and stun should have a crazy blinding visual that just seems to be there for no reason. Regardless, that's my take, but in any situation, Ice Chain becomes insane when cheesy visuals become involved. That's all right now, but make sure to like and subscribe so we can hit 90k subs. Big stuff is on the way, and I'm super excited. Thanks again, it's punchin' time.